Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ninth Legion. Let's play some more Banished. This is the town of Lindum, Colonia. Last episode, we got our quarry up, we got our trading post up, and we got our mine up. So we're just waiting on enough stone coming in so we can finish off our chapel and have these good folk become fearful of God and stuff like that. Storage for trade goods, for produced goods is nearing capacity. Wow, okay, yeah, a lot of stuff is shutting down now. Yeah, we've actually got a lot of wood in place. I'm not going to raise the limit this time, that's fine. And yeah, we've actually we've got 8,000 food stored, that's pretty impressive. So I'm going to keep bumping this up. You can't really run out of food, and it's not like it goes off once we've produced it. It just seems to last forever. So I'm going to let them continue producing that. The only thing we're going to need to do is build another storage barn, I think. So, tell you what, that space there, actually, yeah, the space we had left over in the centre of town does fit a storage barn pretty nicely. So, there we go, we'll put one more there. We could actually fit another 2 in there, but I might hold off on that. I don't want to urbanise the city centre too much. And we have a trade boat. There was a trade boat coming through, look at this guy. He's rowing really fast. So he's going to dock here. And hopefully we've delivered some goods. So, there we go. Excellent, we have a trade boat. So, what has he got to sell? So, he's got some mushrooms, some squash, and some onions. I need none of that. That is a shame. But as you can see, it's basically a one-for-one trade. So, everything has a value. Each hide coat would have a total value of 15 gold, I guess. So the 50 we've got there gives us 750 units. So we could actually buy pretty much everything he's got just with the hide coats we've got spare. Fish are valued at 1. Most produce is valued at 1. So that's not too much of a problem. It's not great, but as long as you've got a lot of it, and we're sitting on 8,000 food, so technically that's 8,000, value of gold. We just got to get it to the trading post if we want to sell it. Now, we can put a customised order in for this trader. And what might we want to do? Well, we were talking quite a lot about the fact we want to get up some kind of alcohol industry, and they do have wheat. So, let's see if we can't request some wheat. Potatoes wouldn't go amiss. They can always be a good crop. And is there anything else they could possibly supply us? We could also get apples, and if they brought apples we could start up some kind of orchard situation and start getting cider going, which would be lovely in the summer. But unfortunately for this time there's nothing we really want to sell right now, so that's a shame, but there we are. Bit of a letdown, but we'll let them carry on their way. Storage for produced goods is new value, yeah. So okay, the next storage barn will be coming up soon. Let's make that a priority for people. There we go. Now, we've had a very lucky game so far. We've had no disasters. Nothing's caught fire. No one has had an accident at work. We've had a death in childbirth and people dying of old age and unfortunately some starvation at the start. But no horrendous weather effects. And we are in our 12th year now, so that's pretty good. Right now we're just waiting for our next crop of students to come of age and give us a few more labourers for expansion. How is our quarry doing? So yeah, so it's slowly producing. So we've only got 4 people working there. You can have 15 working at each quarry. So we could really ramp that up if we wanted to. 15 people could start producing us quite a lot of stone. But it's a steady, constant trickle, at least until it runs out. And I think we get 1,000 stone out of that, maybe? Might have to check back later and see how much we actually produce. But yeah, we are ticking over quite nicely. That storage barn's going up, that'll be finished momentarily. And we've got 11 students now, that's pretty good. All of our houses are full up again, so we might want to build some more of those. We've got plenty of wood and stuff. There we go, storage barn is done. It's still telling me we need another storage barn, but that's actually a lie. I know it and they know it. I don't know why they're lying to me, but they will be punished for it later. So let's get some more houses going, I think. Oh, they're leaving stuff outside. Don't know why. There's another storage barn right here that is empty. Use it. Storage for produced goods is near capacity. It's really not. There's another storage barn right there. That's strange. Are they going to start using this at all? Maybe? Please? The other thing I can do is just tell them to put more stuff into our trading post. So what have we got a lot of in here? Cabbage. There's a lot of cabbage for a start. And venison. Okay. Let's put a couple of hundred units of venison. That might be worth something. And we'll also get rid of some cabbage. Let's put 500 cabbage in here. And as you can see, right now it's only 2% full, so that'll clear up some space for us. And they are going to slowly start using that. Now, what was I going to say? Houses. We wanted some more houses. So, some lucky people will get to live right next to the church. That seems like it's a good place for them. Put 4 houses there. Let's bump one more up here for people working in this area. And I'm also going to put a couple up here as well. And eventually the people working in this area will start living in those houses. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7 houses. We're still sitting on a lot of food. Our firewood situation is pretty good, so I'm not too concerned that we're going to start running out of stuff anytime soon. Certainly starvation does seem to be a thing of the past. How are you doing? Yeah, you're 17 stone now. Can't complain about that. So yeah, overall we're still doing pretty good. We're still a little bit low on coal. I think it does get used by some of the houses. Yeah, they will use coal in addition to firewood. So we might want more people. Again, you can have up to 15 people working on there. And there was a lot of coal lying around that's not in a storage location, so that's not actually a true count. We've got plenty of stored stone as well now, so I'm going to unpause that. Our 2 builders can start running around building everything. They're probably going to start on the houses first, I imagine. Someone needs to get in there and actually pick up the leftover food that's just lying out in the rain. It's a bit messy. Come on, I built you guys a whole other storage barn, and all you've done is put 44 mushrooms in there. These people, sometimes, they're very ungrateful. But our school is rocketing up. We've got 16 students now, which is quite a lot. I think it can hold 20, 25 maybe? So, I mean, we may get to the point where we have to consider another school. We'll like have a second school district. Yeah, we've got a lot of fishermen and a lot of students. And we've still got 13 children as well. 17 students now. So, looking around quickly, just seeing who's going to come of age. Looks like we're still a couple of seasons away from getting, you know, our next crop in. I probably should talk about, you know, students like that, but our next crop of young'uns coming of age as workers, fully educated, entering the workforce. Yeah, doesn't look like we're going to get anyone anytime soon, and yeah, we lost a fisherman, so now we don't have any spare labourers. That's a shame. Okay, well, we'll go down to 1 builder and 1 labourer just to keep things moving. And possibly we could get rid of, you know, the second cabbage field. Yeah, okay. We'll get rid of the second cabbage field. We're not using it right now. So I won't destroy it, I'll just tell them not to bother working it. And that means we've got 1 farmer spare. So I'll get rid of them and they will become a labourer for us. Got plenty of tools at the moment. So I'm actually going to bump up the inventory of tools we're keeping. Oh, which is 0. So let's get 50 tools in there. See if they're worth anything. Next time we get a trader through. We are running out of logs again. Well, let's just start. Let's clear this whole area. Do the same over here as well. Don't want to push too much further up here. We might actually already be... Yeah, we are kind of encroaching on the herbalist. Hunting coming a little bit. But the Forester's Lodge should be, you know, managing that for us. We're not too much trouble. And up here we're doing quite nicely. The Forester's Lodge will actually increase the amount of forested areas in this section, which would be quite nice. Although we could use a few more foresters overall. We have the availability for foresters. Oh wow, the chapel is coming along really nicely. I'm not sure I've got a spare person to actually make a priest. Yeah, I was going to say a chapelist, but I'm sure that's not an actual job. A priest, let's call it a priest. So we'll need someone to do that. Oh, it's a cleric. Sorry, okay, yeah. So I don't have anyone to become a cleric. Of whichever god this may be. Houses are coming along nicely. Still got plenty of iron. Coal is getting there as well. Cemetery's doing okay. Oh, look, even though no one's working it, there's actually a large number of cabbages in that field. When I see them harvesting that, I might just tell them to go grab the cabbages at the same time. Just make sure we're fully covered there. No one's in the hospital, which is probably a good thing. I mean, our health is pretty good, and we don't seem to have any illnesses going around, so can't complain about too much about that. Getting a little concerned about our log situation, though. We have had a couple of people graduate, so they're going to be working as labourers. Hopefully, that means they will start grabbing stuff for us. We could always pull one of the people out of the quarry, but I do still want more stone. We're just going to wait, we'll be patient. We're not in any danger, just... We've got spare firewood and coal, so I don't think anyone's going to get too cold. And we did just build a bunch of houses, which is probably where a lot of our wood went. Yeah, one of them's already done, and 2 people have moved in, both aged 24. Both fishermen as well. We do have a lot of fishermen. It's one of the reasons we can sell a lot of fish. There we go, they are using the second building properly now. There's 2,000 fish in there. Okay, we are definitely going to be... Let's, make sure we can sell some fish. Can I get 1,000 fish? Yeah. Maybe I can't get 1,000 fish. No, there we go. Just having a funny 5 moment. Funny 5 moments? Funny 5 minutes. Good lord, I can't talk today. It's terrible. So we've got a little town up here. I am considering giving them their own well, just in case a fire breaks out here. The only source of water would be the well we've got down here. Yeah, we got one between the storage barns. So a well closer to possible sources of danger would be good, especially for this place. That would halve the distance they'd have to go as well. But we'll see if we can't get our wood situation under control first. I can hear trees falling down. Yeah, they are being chopped down, so people just need to come and get them. Maybe a nice road would help speed things up along here. We'll put another stone road in. There we go, use up 30 of our stone. That number is slowly creeping up. The woodcutter, is actually running out of wood. Yeah, see, this is where the problem comes in. Maybe we do need an extra person. Let me take someone out of the quarry. There we go. And now we've got 5 labourers. One of them will become a builder, just to finish off these houses. But as soon as those houses are done, they'll stop and start working as a labourer. So I'm not too concerned about that. And we've also got a massive stone up there I have marked for collection, so... Yeah, taking people out of here right now isn't the worst thing. No one's going to die for lack of stone. Maybe we could even, if we're clever, make that a high priority mission. Yeah. Come on guys, get the wood. I want the wood. Also that road will help a lot. Speed things up a bit on the way back and forth. I do like these bridges actually. It looks pretty cool. Eventually we might have like a whole bunch of interconnecting bridges connecting the different districts. 7 labourers now, excellent. So yeah, we've got plenty of spare people. Oh, we can harvest that. Get someone to harvest the crop field for me. Get our cabbages in before winter comes. I assume if no one's working it, someone will still harvest it. Maybe. We'll see how the game mechanics work out. A lot of people travelling back and forth. A lot of people. A lot of people doing a lot of stuff. I can't complain about that. What are those people doing? Can I click on you? Hold on. I want to see who you are. Annie? You are working as a builder. Oh, okay. And you're a labourer carrying some wood. I don't know where you're carrying that wood to. Why are you carrying wood over here? What's over here that needs wood? Oh, you're collecting more wood. Okay. Well, I can't complain about that. I mean, I could, but I won't. Not right now. So all those houses were done, and several of them have been... yeah, okay, that's not too bad. Ah, that reminded me of something. I was considering building a boarding house. It would solve any housing problems we might have. And I can see about upgrading some of these to stone houses. Now, that is quite a stone-intensive job. But it would eventually... there would be a benefit in terms of how much firewood and coal each house uses. So, it might be useful. It would also make people happier. Although they don't really have much to complain about at the moment. This is a lovely town I've made for them. Oh, we've got a trader here. So, what do they have to trade for us? They do have wheat and cherry seeds. Interesting. So, seeds are interesting. Seeds cost a lot. So, one seed is 2,500 value. But once you've got seeds, it doesn't matter how many seeds you have. As long as you have one of the item, you could start planting cherry fields. So, do we want cherry fields? I mean, there is a lot of stuff. But then there's not been much else to sell it for. They've given us 500 wheat, but I can't plant wheat. Well, I could still possibly start making that into some kind of alcohol. Yeah, screw it. We've not got anything else to do. We've got plenty of stuff here to sell. I mean, I can just get rid of 500 fish for a start. So that would be a straight up trade. Wheat for fish. Get rid of that. Cherry seeds. Do I want the cherry seeds? I think we're going to pass on the cherry seeds right now. I can't think of a use for them this second. But we can definitely start looking into brewing. And also, we could actually see what we can order from this person. Ah, here we go. They can do us a lot of seeds. Potato seeds and wheat seeds. We want some of those from you, my friend. Actually, also, if you do want to provide us with ale, I won't complain. Get some of that lovely alcoholism going. And, yeah, we'll look at warm coats and wool coats and stuff. Hopefully, we'll be producing a lot of this stuff ourselves, but, you know, it doesn't hurt to buy it in if we've got spare stuff. Especially when you've got as much food spare as we do at the moment. Still at 9,200, even with all these extra houses. So, that's doing pretty well. Up to 8 labourers, so let's get a cleric here. So there we go. They have 86 members in their congregation. They look, well, I can't see them, but I imagine they look pretty happy. I imagine they will be pretty happy with that. I don't think we actually got any of that crop field brought in, which is a shame. Another fisherman has died of old age, so we've now got 8 people in our cemetery. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. Stone is a little bit low, but we are certainly getting up there on logs. Nice chunk of coal there, so we could start building steel tools. Do we want to start building steel tools? Well, I don't want to start building 150 of them just yet, but... screw it. Fine, steel tools. If we run out of coal, we can go back to using iron tools. I don't see a problem with that. So what do we want to do next? I want to keep a nice high number of labourers, especially while we're still trying to bring in all this wood. Because we still need a bit more wood. Can't take from up there. We did kind of clear out this area earlier. Maybe we should hit up this area as well. See what we can get from there. Now, all the new houses we've got, did they all fill up? Yeah, it looks like they did. We've still got 2 more to build up there, so I'm not going to worry too much. And obviously we were talking about building the boarding house. So I think that might be something for me to look at next episode, but here we go. Anyway, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you really want to. Hopefully I will see you later. Bye.